What up, all you guys? Welcome back to the channel, the home of 1.5 million views. Everybody make sure to subscribe. Let's talk pro wrestling once again from WrestleHead 1. What would you rather watch? WCW Nitro with Hollywood Hulk Hogan or Monday Night Raw with Stone Cold Steve Austin? This was the choice of the 90s. Whose side were you guys truly on? And be honest. Don't be making out lies. Were you with the NWO? Everybody in school was wearing NWO shirts, black and white. That's where it started off. In 1996, we got to see Hulk Hogan team up with Kevin Nash, the Outsiders, with Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon and Diesel. Not the fake Diesel and Razor Ramon, the legit. In 1996, it all started. The black and white NWO was taking over. The merch was selling through the roof. Who would have thought? The NWO, a group that Vince McMahon thought wouldn't make it. He had actually let go and released from WWF, was beating him in the ratings. It was about 83 weeks, WCW Nitro with the help of NWO. They even had their own pay-per-view. They dominated the circuit. They put the heels in. After Hulk Hogan joined up with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, you got to see Stone Cold Steve Austin, the heel wrestler, getting cheers at King of the Ring in 96. That was the transition in wrestling right there, when it went to heel wrestlers, beating good guys. Who would have thought the day would have came? It was the late 90s. It was getting crazy in 96 and 97. But what channel were you guys tuned in? I'm sure you guys had different cable networks, and some people only got Nitro, and some people only got Raw. But many kids sat down and watched Monday Night Raw from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. A 2-hour show that everybody waited for. We knew the storylines, we waited for the pay-per-views, we read the magazines, we went up on the internet if it was available online at that time. It was online, guys. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan. The three musketeers that put it down for WCW. They made Nitro hot. Sometimes we just turn on Nitro and there'd be matches on. There was really no storyline. Some of the matches ended up in a facade. All this garbage being thrown in the ring, it was actually trash TV, but it was selling. The teenage fans and the adult crowd all watched WCW Nitro. They all cheered for the gang. While the kids, the ones growing up, the next generation, they watched Stone Cold Steve Austin take on Vince McMahon, Stone Cold raising hell and leaving. But what side were you guys truly on? There was actually going to be a pay-per-view one time called The Big Bang in 1998, WCW vs. WWF wrestlers. It possibly would have been Hollywood Hulk Hogan. This man right here. Vincent behind him, guys. Do you see him? Take on this man. Stone Cold Steve Austin in an epic showdown. But they couldn't decide who was going to win or who was going to lose. Characters would have lost imagery. They would have lost money. It could have been a draw, but plans didn't work out. That would have been incredible to see. Hulk Hogan versus Stone Cold. We almost saw it in wrestling. We saw it in a 2-on-3 handicap match on Monday Night Raw in about 2002 when the NWO came back. Hulk Hogan got the win over The Rock. Stone Cold and The Rock definitely had chemistry together, better than Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold. See, there was a problem. Stone Cold later became Hulk Hogan's friend on the podcast, but in his reigning days, cut a promo disliking him. Everybody disliked Hulk Hogan. He was the man. He made all the money. He called all the shots. Stone Cold Steve Austin was younger. He was looking up to Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Who would have thought these two guys would have had the match of the century? Who was bigger? Who was why? I'm going to say Hulk Hogan was bigger because he had the Hulkamaniacs, plus he had the NWO. Stone Cold only had the Stone Cold gimmick. He was a solo guy. He was a psychopath. He wasn't in a group, but the ringmaster wasn't it. Stone Cold blew up in 1996. Hulk Hogan's been around since 1984. You guys do the math. But this match would have been insane. We got to see a little glimpse in 2002 when the NWO had a little bit of tensions with Stone Cold. They tried to pass him some beer. Stone Cold turned it down. But my God, this would have been incredible. Who would the fans cheered for? That's the main question. I think the fans would have cheered for Hulk Hogan. They would have never stopped cheering for Hogan, Hogan, Hogan. Doesn't matter if those The Rock, Triple H, or even The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Hulk Hogan goes down as the GOAT, the greatest of all time, aka the BOAT. Sorry, Natalia. Everybody out there, make sure to like and share the video with all your wrestling friends. This is WrestleHead1, 1.5 million views. We're taking over the wrestling industry. Other channels, listen up close. We got the best wrestling stories, intels, anything you guys want. Leave a request, leave a comment. Your comment will be read by all your fans. Peace out and have a great day. Wow. Hogan, 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 Hogan.